We swore on that day that it'll never fall apart. We built a roundhouse on high with our hands over our hearts, and we swore on.
Hello guys, so today I will be showing you how to make these adorable boot cuffs. These are perfect for the winter, so if you would like to see that, please stay watching the video, of course, and please like this video and subscribe if you haven't already. I will be posting new videos soon. I'm so sorry, I've been busy with school and work, so if you want to know how to make this, please stay tuned. And it's really easy, and yeah, hope you guys like it. So the first thing you'll need is obviously a crochet hook. I am using a J, if you guys can see. Trying to focus it. Well, it's not focusing, but it's a J. It's a 6-point-millimeter hook. You can use any hook, I believe, but I think the more bigger the hook is, the thicker your boot cuff will be. So if you use a thinner one than this one, your boot cuff will probably be thinner than mine is, but it still fits on my boots, so you should be fine. You also need some yarn. I'm using this yarn just to show you guys. This is a really nice color. You can use any color you want. Obviously, it's your preference. So let's begin. So the first thing you'll do is you're going to want to grab the end of the yarn. You're going to want to make a slip knot. And you guys, this is how you make a slip knot, okay? You grab the end of the yarn. You make a cross, like so. And then you open this hole and you grab the end of that yarn. So you just kind of do this. And then just pull. Oops. Okay, let it go. So I'm going to do it again. You just kind of pull and you should have like a little knot. And that's all you're going to do. You're going to insert your crochet hook inside. And you're going to make 40 chains. Now, this boot cuff is really stretchy, so if you have like a big, not a big thigh, but the upper of your leg, this stretches, so I think you should be fine. If you don't feel comfortable, you can add more chains, but I think 40 is a good size. So we'll begin. So you're gonna yarn over. Oops, sorry. You're gonna yarn over, and you're gonna grab that yarn and insert it through the hook, okay? I'm sorry if the lighting is really bright. I was not planning on that. Okay, so again, yarn over, insert through the hook, yarn over, insert through hook. So that's 3. Now I'm gonna make 40 and I'll be right back, okay? Okay, so now that you have 40 chains, you're gonna create 3 more. So hold it right here where you left off. So hold it. Just hold the top one like that. Then you're going to create 3. So that's 1, 2, 3. Okay? And now you're going to make a double crochet. So you're going to wrap around your yarn over your hook. And you're going to go, do not let go of this part, okay? You're going to insert it in this one you're holding. So you're going to see this one right here that I'm holding, that one. So you're going to insert your hook on the top of that. So like this, okay? And you're going to yarn over, pull through. You're going to have 3 loops. You're going to yarn over, pull through 2. You're going to have 2. You're going to pull through those 2, okay? And that's a double crochet. So you're going to do that all the way through the end, and I'll show you what it looks like at the end. So let me do one more with you. So the next chain, not this one guys, this one right here. So you're going to yarn over, insert through that hook, through that chain, pull through, go through 2, and then go through the next 2. Okay, so you're going to do that all the way around, and I will be right back when we reach the end. Okay, so I am almost finished. I have 1 chain left, as you guys can see. Hopefully this focuses. And you're gonna yarn over and you're gonna make a double crochet into that last chain. Sorry if my camera's not on view. So now that you have that, you've completed that whole row, okay? So now what you're gonna do is we're gonna attach this to a circle. So you're gonna grab the end of this and you're just gonna fold it like a blanket, like half of it like this, okay? And now you're gonna hold this part. We're gonna unite this stitch together. So look at this. So when we're seeing this part, you guys see this stitch right here? Like those two little loops. You're gonna insert your hook into those two, like so. And then you're gonna grab the yarn and you're gonna yarn over your hook and go through those two hoops. And don't do anything else. Go through that same stitch that we had over here, okay? And then just tighten it and we just united it together. You're gonna chain 3. So 1, 2, 3. Okay? Okay, so I finished row 3, as you can tell. So that's row 1, 2, and 3. And now I have 1 chain left. So we're gonna yarn over, go through that 2 loops, and make a double crochet. Okay, and this is where we join. So every time you've finished a row, okay, now that we have 3, you are going to start making double crochets. Again, we're gonna make it throughout this whole circle. As you guys can see, it's kind of like a circle now. So we're gonna make double crochets through all those chains. So you're gonna yarn over, and we're not gonna go through this one. We're gonna go through this one right here. So we're gonna go yarn over, of course, go through those two loops, pull through. You're gonna have 3 loops, yarn over, go through those 2 loops. You're gonna have 2 loops. You're gonna yarn over and go through those 2 loops, and that's a double crochet. So you're gonna do that again not on this one, guys, but on this one right here next to it. So you're always gonna see which one you're gonna go to next. So you're gonna yarn over, go through these 2 loops right here, okay? And you're gonna yarn over, pull through those. You're gonna have 3 loops, pull through those 2 loops, 2 loops left. You're gonna pull through those 2 loops, and that's another double crochet. So you're gonna do this all the way around, and I will meet you once we're back here. Okay, so now that we have done double crochets throughout this whole thing, you should have something like this. So you should be able to tell 2 lines. This is 1 line and 2, okay? So now if you're at the end, I'm almost finished, but not really. Okay, sorry guys, it's kind of blurry. So as you can see, I already did a double crochet there, and now I have this loop left. So I'm gonna yarn over, go through that loop. You're gonna have 3 loops, go through 2, yarn over, and go through those 2. Okay, so now we don't have any more loops left. So now we're gonna make not a slip knot, we're gonna join these together. So you're gonna be looking for that first double crochet we did, okay? So we're gonna look, as you can see, not this one, but the one next to this one. So this one. So this is kind of like, not the hard part, but where you have to kind of struggle to get into that stitch. But we're gonna insert 1 only on here, okay? And what I mean by that is, you see these 2 right here, like 1 and 2. We're gonna insert it in this one right here. We're just gonna insert it on the top, not on both. So you're gonna put your hook through that. Okay guys, sorry my memory ran out, but as I was saying, we're not gonna go through this one. We're gonna go through this first one right here. So just find that loop. So we're just gonna go through the top loop like so. So you're gonna insert your hook. And I'm trying to do it on camera so you guys can see. You guys can use 2 hands, that's what I usually do. See that? It's not hard, it's just trying to find that loop. So just try to find that loop, pull the yarn through those both loops. So pull it through this one and the one we had previously. Okay, and then just kind of tighten it a little bit. And now you're going to chain 3. So 1, 2, 3. And we're going to do the exact same thing. Like I said, this is 1, 1, 2, and the one we're going to do right now is 3. And you're going to do this 2 more times. So you're going to have a total of 5. So this is 1, 2, the one we're about to do is 3, and then you're going to do 2 more, okay? So again, we chain 3, and you're going to go through this one right here, okay? So you're going to go insert your hook between those 2. So let me do that again. Not through this one, but through both loops. So get those both loops. You're going to pull the yarn through 3 loops, pull the yarn through 2 loops, and pull it through. Okay, that's a double crochet. So you're going to do that again all the way around like we did before. So I'm going to speed this process up, or actually I'll be right back until we have 5, and I'll show you how that is. Again, when you chain, you're going to do the exact same thing. So actually I'll just show you once I'm done with this row, okay? So every time you finish the row, you're going to grab this side, so this, and you're just going to do the same thing as I said. Do not go through this one, but this one. Go through that top loop and insert your hook like so. But sorry if it's blurry. You're going to yarn over, pull through that loop, and go through the other loop, and you're going to kind of like tighten it. And again, you're going to chain 3. Okay. And you're going to do the exact same thing. You're going to go through this stitch. So yarn over, go through that stitch. You're going to have 3 loops, go through 2, and then go through 2. So you can do this again all the way around, and you're going to repeat this all again until you have 5. So as you can see, this is row 1, row 2, row 3, and you're going to have, the one we're doing is 4, so you're going to go to the 5th one, okay? And I will be right back and show you what we're going to do. Okay, now that you have 5, and I'll count with you guys. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, okay? So it should look something like this. Now if it looks a little bit bigger, that's fine, because like I said, it depends the yarn. My yarn is kind of really thin, so that's why it looks smaller. And now I have 1 chain left, so I'm going to go and make a double crochet in that before I unite them together. Okay, and I know there's a hair there. I'm so sorry, I'll take it out. It's just annoying. Sorry. So like I said, you're going to find that chain in here, which is that one right there. And you're going to like go through that like so. Yarn over, go pull through those 2 loops. You're going to tighten it, okay? Now you're going to make 3 chains again. Now instead of going and making a double crochet in all of these, we're going to start by skipping, actually we're going to make 2 more in this. So you're going to yarn over, we're going to make 2 double crochets in here, okay? So you're going to yarn over, and then you're going to go not through here, but see this little gap right here, like that little hole? You're going to go through that hole. And you're going to make a double crochet. You're going to make another one, yarn over, go through that loop, pull, have 3 loops, pull through 2, have 2 loops, pull through 2. Now we have 3 double crochets, as you can see. And now this is where we skip 2, and we're going to make 3 double crochets in the next chain. So you're going to skip this one, you're going to skip this one. If yours doesn't look this big, it's fine. Mine just, like I said, my yarn. So skip this one, and we're going to work in this chain. So you're going to yarn over, go through these 2 loops. So you're going to have 2 like that. Yarn over, 3 loops, go through 2, go through 2. That's 1 double crochet, and we're going to make 2 more in that same spot right there, okay? So in that same spot. And now we're gonna skip 2. So skip that one, and we're gonna work on this one. So yarn over, go through these 2 loops, yarn over, 3 loops, and you're gonna do 2 more in that same one. So you're gonna repeat this all the way around. You're gonna skip 2, and then you're gonna work here 3 double crochets, skip 2, work 3 double crochets, okay? And I will be right back at the end to show you what we're gonna do next. Okay, so I'm almost done, and now we're gonna skip. I'm almost finished, guys. Sorry. So we're gonna skip 2. So we're gonna skip this one, and I'm gonna double crochet into that stitch, and we're gonna make 3 double crochets. Okay, that was our last 3 double crochets in that same stitch. So now we're gonna, like I said before, we're gonna go through this chain, and we're gonna find this one right here, not this one, but this one. You're just gonna go through that top one, okay, like this. You're gonna pull through and go through the both hoops. Okay, that's so we can unite them. Now you're gonna crochet chain 3, so that's 3. And now we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna crochet 2, so yarn over, go through that spot, you're gonna crochet 2. 1, 2. So that's 3 double crochets in that stitch. And this is where we're gonna do that design that I told you guys. So this design right here. See that little, kind of like a little, I don't know, it just looks really pretty to me. So we're gonna make this design. And it's really simple, but just make sure you're paying attention. So now we're gonna yarn over. Actually, before we do that, we're gonna work on this side, okay? So we did 3, and now we're gonna yarn over, and we're gonna go through this. See how there's 3 double crochets here? We're gonna go through this one, where my thumb is poking out. So you're gonna yarn over, you're gonna go through this side, grab your yarn, come out through that same hole we just went through. You're gonna have 3 double crochets, chain into 2, and then grab your yarn again and chain through those 2. So that's 1 double crochet in that part, okay? So you're gonna do that 3 more times. So that was a 1, this is 2nd, that's 2, oops, that's 3, I'm going to do 1 more. And it might look weird at first, like a ball like right there, but once you stretch it out, it kind of looks like a fan. You guys see that? Hopefully you do. So that's what we're gonna do in here. So now that we worked through that, we're gonna skip this hole. I'm gonna call them holes. And we're gonna work on this 2nd hole, okay? So we're gonna yarn over, go through this hole, and we're gonna make 3 double crochets. So it's the same thing. We're just gonna work 3. That's 2, and that's 3. So that's 3. And now we're gonna work on this one right here. So see how there's 3 double crochets here? 1, 2, 3. We're gonna work on that same one. So we're kind of like crossing over. So you're gonna yarn over, go through that one, 3 loops, go through those 2. So that's 1 double crochet, 2 double crochets, oops, 3, and 1 more. I know if I'm going too fast, I'm so sorry guys. It's the same thing, we're doing double crochets through this whole process. So there we go, 4, and it looks like a little fan. So now we're gonna skip to the 2nd hole. So you're gonna skip this hole, you're gonna work on this hole over here, okay? So basically you're skipping 2 of these, but I would call it holes. So 1 hole and 2 holes. Work through that one, make 3 double crochets, and I just messed up right there. that's 1, 2, 3 double crochets, and we're gonna go in through this one right here. Okay, so we're gonna have 3 and we're gonna work in through this one. So yarn over, go through that hole, that's 1 double crochet, 2, 3, and 4, and you're gonna do this throughout the whole row again, guys. Oops. You're gonna do through oh my god, I can't even talk. Do this throughout the whole row. So you're gonna skip this hole and you're gonna go through this hole, you're gonna work 3 double crochets and you're gonna go through this hole and make 4. Okay, it's the same thing, and I will be right back and show you how it looks. Okay, so when you're at the end, you should have this much of space. Okay, so like I said, we're gonna go and go through this one right here. You guys see that? Gonna go through that one, pull the yarn and go through both loops. And now you're gonna chain 3. That's 3. And now we're gonna make 2 double crochets into that stitch. So you're gonna yarn over, go through that, grab the yarn, go through 2, go through 2. So now we have 3 double crochets. And on this part, we're gonna skip 1. See how mine's right here? 1, 2, and on the third one, we're gonna yarn over, go through those 2 loops, pull through. We have 3 loops, go through those 2, and go through those 2. So we're gonna make 2 more double crochets into that same hole. And by now, you guys should know how to do a double crochet. You can go slow or fast depending on how you feel comfortable with it. And now we're gonna have this, so we're gonna ignore these 2. We're gonna go through this hole right here. So you're gonna yarn over and go through that big hole right here, and you're gonna make 3 double crochets into that same stitch, and you're gonna continue this throughout the whole circle. Okay, so again, skip 1, 2, yarn over, make 3 double crochets into that same chain or that same hole, and we're gonna ignore, we're not gonna count 1, 2, we're gonna ignore that, and we're gonna go through this hole right here to that big hole. See that, how there's that big gap? I'm gonna make 3 double crochets into that stitch, and you're gonna do this throughout the whole process. Skip 2, find the middle of that, then go through that big hole and do 3 double crochets through that whole process. Okay, and I will be right back. So I'm almost finished, guys, so I'm gonna show you. You're gonna skip 2 and you're gonna go through that middle one, make 3 double crochets. Okay, and now we're gonna unite these. So you're gonna go through this hole. Okay, yarn over, pull through those 2 loops, and now you're gonna chain 3. And this is the last row we're gonna do. Okay, so yeah, and now we're gonna make again 2 double crochets into that same stitch or hole, whichever makes sense to you guys. 3. And now we're going to do the same thing we did with this one, like making that fan. So now that we chained 3, we're going to yarn over and we're going to go through this one right here. Okay, remember how there was 3? We're going to go through this one with my fingers poking out. So we're going to make 4 double crochets into that hook. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. And now that's a fan. And remember, we're gonna skip this hole, we're gonna skip this hole, and we're gonna work on this second hole and make 3 double crochets. So that's 1, that's 2, and that's 3. And now we're gonna go below, and you see how there's 3, we're gonna work through this hole right here. So we're gonna make 4 double crochets into that hole. Every time I say hole, it sounds funny to me. I'm just such a funny person sometimes. So you're gonna make 4, that's a 3, and that's 4. Okay, that's another fan. Now, like I said, we're gonna skip this hole. So we have 3, let's skip that hole and we're gonna work on this hole. So we're gonna make 3 double crochets. And you're gonna repeat this process all the way through the end. And I will be right back and show you what to do to finish this off. So we just need to unite these, so you should have something like this. Something like that. And now we're gonna go through that, through this one. Actually, we're gonna go through both. So go through both. Bring that yarn over and go through those 2 loops. Okay? And then you might want to grab scissors to make a knot at this end. So you go ahead, grab some scissors and cut it. So we'll be right back. And once you've cut it, so it should look something like this. So once you cut the end of your yarn, you're gonna pull that left off string like this, and then kind of make, well, I will show you guys, but I have to cut this. So once you cut it off, you should just pull it. Once you pull it, it should be attached together, okay? I'm not gonna touch this one because I'm gonna use this for something else, so I just wanted to show you guys. So you should have something like this. So you could see the little detail on the bottom and then a little, you know, detail on the top. So I'm gonna use mine, the one that I've made. It's just really simple, guys. This one looks thicker because I combined the yarn. Okay, so before we finish this off, again, I have camera difficulties. Remember how we worked at the end? You're gonna want to grab one of these crochet needles. You can find these at Walmart or Michael's for like $2 to $3, and they give you like a whole pack, like 5 of them, I believe. I will link down below if you want to know where to buy those. So you're just gonna insert the yarn through that hole. It's like a needle, guys. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna go through these 2 loops right here. So I don't know if you guys can see that. Gonna go through these and then see how that tightens it up, and then we're gonna kind of go at this angle, and then we're gonna go through these. It doesn't matter where you go through as long as you go through somewhere. So I'm gonna go through these 2 right here, okay? And then just pull your yarn so you guys can see. Whoa, that was okay. And now we're gonna go again. Doesn't matter where you go, just want to close that gap. I feel like sometimes my camera focuses right and sometimes it doesn't. And we're gonna do one more just for the heck of it. Okay, oops, I'm not even showing you. And then that's all you do. So, and then when you just finish it off, you can go ahead and sew this string. Actually, go through here. Again, the point of this is just to hide that. You're gonna have a little loop and just kind of insert it and do like this, and then pull it, and then you can hide this thread, just sew it in. I think I have a video down below how to do that. If you don't know, there's a bunch of videos on YouTube how to sew in. Like I said, I'm gonna be using this yarn, so I kind of really didn't attach it. But when you have the leftover yarn at the top, go ahead and just thread it in the needle and hide it in between these 2. Okay guys, so that is the video. I hope you guys really liked it. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe. I will be uploading videos, a lot of videos actually. So yeah, thank you for watching. Have a nice day, guys.
We'll never